Welcome to BBC Podcast, tapping in with Tucci again. Tonight we got another after hour show with some lovely ladies. Run the intro, hand it over to JP.
Oh baby, you so juicy, juicy, yeah, yeah. Do you mind if I slide? You like the way I work you out. I don't mind if you tease me now. My lady, you deserve a crown now. I like it when you take it to the ground. Do your dance, mommy. Yes. Honey, I like the way you work for me. The way you move your ass got me going down. You got it, girl, you got it.
Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the merch, bbcmerch.com. Hit the notification bell so you guys are notified every time we drop something. Now let's introduce our lovely ladies. Start off with you. So your name, age, dating status, and where you're located.
My name is Sierra. I'm 23. I'm located in Newport Beach, California, and I'm single.
Okay.
My name is Hannah, also known as AKA Daddy Podcast. What was it?
Age and dating status.
Worry about that plug. She was like, get this in here real quick.
My age, 36. I'm single, and I'm from LA, California.
Okay.
Cool.
And any of you guys have kids? Or?
I have a kid.
I don't.
No
She
kid?
said,
Okay.
what the fuck? No, not me. Sorry.
Okay. And how long you been single?
Since the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Was it something serious or just like?
Yeah, it was something serious. That's a crazy ass story.
How long?
Who broke up with who? Who ended the relationship?
Actually, he ended up moving to Mexico.
Oh shit.
Okay. You didn't want to go with him?
No, not really. He left while I was on a work trip, and I just came home and all his stuff was gone. Yeah, it was wild.
Was stuff on bad terms before?
No. Well, like his dad passed away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just picked up and wanted to go back?
Well,
didn't say I'm going to Mexico for a while or nothing. He just
I just came back and the stuff was gone and I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't really hear from him. And then I checked his location and it said he was in Mexico and I was like, okay.
Cartel shit. No, I'm scared.
I want to know.
That's a first.
I'm joking.
Okay. How long were you guys together before?
A year and a half.
Damn.
And just picked up and left.
No call, no show. Just gotta go.
And you ain't talked to him since? Like.
We texted on Instagram a little bit. Basically, he has a warrant, so he can't be coming back.
Okay. Okay, I see. So that was kind of like a mandatory type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We see what kind of guys she dates. And you been single how long?
Okay.
Hit that ring.
Damn.
I guess
All right, let's
it's
go ahead.
January.
I guess. What you mean? You guess? You know the date.
Yeah. Since January.
It's January. And how long previously?
Huh?
How long previously? Like how long we got together before?
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Because if he watch it.
Man, don't watch it. We ain't nobody he ain't watching.
Okay, so we dated for like 6 months.
6 months?
But we've known each other for like a long time. We've known each other for like 8-9 years.
So basically he was in the friend zone?
So what took him out of the friend zone?
I mean, he liked me for a long time.
Obviously.
Why didn't he qualify back then?
Yeah. So what stopped him from getting that chance?
Because I thought he was a creeper. That's why. I thought he was a
So
creeper.
he was
So you thought he was
to being your man?
Yeah. So he was a creep, but he was your friend for 8 years before you decided, fuck it, let's do it.
No, like because when we first met, it was like we met when I was like at work, and he was doing his whole thing, and then after like we exchanged social media, phone numbers and stuff like that. And then he was trying to hit me up and stuff. And he was like, oh, let's we're trying to start a podcast at the time. And then he was like, let's do this podcast, but come over to my house. And I was like, no, I'm not going to come over your house. Like, hell no. And then, then I used to just like blow him off all the time. And then, then that stopped. And then I guess he, slid into my DMs last year, and then. So
what was new? What made him qualify then? Like when he.
I was single, I was single.
So
He's
that
single.
That whole 8 years you knew him before you started dating, you weren't single at any point between then. You was in a straight 8-year relationship, and then you said, "Fuck it, I'll fuck with
No, I mean, okay, I wasn't with him. I mean,
something had to change for him to be like, you know
I
what?
had a kid.
So you're with your kid's dad then?
No.
See?
That's a whole.
That's what I'm saying. So something had to change to make him qualify to be your man now.
Well,
that before, he was just a
saw
friend.
that I was single. He saw I was single, and he's single, and then we were great friends, and we never dated before, so we never. Yeah,
So he
we
caught
never.
you at a time when you was just bored and lonely, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
At
most
least
part.
keep it real. That's cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you
That's
guys.
cool. Still
I'ma
lost
keep it a stack. Wait, a loss
See why
for
we told you
me?
to use a headphone?
It'll be for him.
I came earlier today.
Oh, okay. Oh, my phone was up there.
No, I think because remember how you told him to
Yeah,
pull up?
no. Yeah.
Too late for that.
Let me see. So we'll start off by saying, you ladies think who's more privileged when it comes to dating and being in the dating market relationship, men or women?
Oh, man, for sure.
Men's more privileged?
Privileged? I would say women. So.
Okay, women.
So let's hear why you think
Yeah,
men.
why?
Because men they could get whatever girl they want to get.
Ooh,
Holy
what
shit.
guys?
What world do you
before
live
you
in?
answer that, we started this podcast because dudes don't get girls.
Can't get girls.
What?
They
Yes,
don't
what
get
the
girls.
I
Think
feel like
about it.
it's
Think
hard
about it
for
before.
women.
Think about it before you guys came here. How you thought about it and how sketchy you guys were to even answer your DMs when you getting invited to the podcast. So that's the only way men can communicate with women nowadays. Is high likely unless they got the guts and confidence to come to approach you at a gas station or wherever you're at in person is through social media.
When you wake up in the morning, how many DMs do you have? Like let's say you don't check them from Monday, you end up checking them on Friday. How many DMs do you have?
Keep it real.
Probably like 5. I don't know.
I mean, you know it's your box. You would know.
I mean, like maybe 5. Yeah, like some random nigga. Like probably like 5. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. That's
Honestly,
5
it
more
depends.
options.
Yeah.
That's 5 more options than the guy has when
Yeah,
he
but it's
opens
a
his.
stranger though. I'm gonna
We're
get a
all
stranger.
strangers until we get to meet each other.
You guys are strangers until we introduce ourselves.
Yeah. So that's that.
Okay.
So why do you think it's more women?
So I'm a dancer, okay? And when I'm in the club, like you can obviously see that like women have the privilege. We walk around and we get money for doing nothing. Women can basically do whatever they want and still pull guys.
Yeah.
Like when you go to a club and you try to get in, 9 times out of 10 you walk right in, right?
Yeah, I've
While
never
we're
paid
still
a
waiting in line.
I've
Yeah.
never paid a cover fee in my
see what I'm
life
saying?
for a bar.
That's privilege. There's all privileges that go around. But like when it does come to like obviously like women have like the privilege because they have more choices, they have more opportunities. Like who's applying for the job when it comes to dating and who's hiring?
That's a tough question.
Yeah,
I feel
that
like
is a
you
tough
can't
question.
like gender that because like some girls really like want something to be going for them, but like the majority of the time, you're right. It is the guys that are like, okay, well,
Applying, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, so why? I mean, you don't have to speak on yourself. I mean, you can if you want to, but as you see, a lot of men are applying all the time, trying to qualify for women. What is it about men that haven't got your guys' attention nowadays? Like, why are more men single now? What are bad traits that you see that guys are doing wrong?
Like give us like 3 red flags.
3 red flags. I could give you like 100.
Right?
Let's do 5. Let's do
That part.
The three most common.
Busy.
Who's busy? You're busy or they're busy?
They're busy.
They're busy?
With what? Because
Doing
with work,
whatever.
ain't that a good
Work.
thing? Ain't
I
that
mean,
good though?
Well, yeah, but I mean, too busy to like respond back. Too busy to like spend time. Things like that. I mean, I know there's a time and place for everything, but I'm just saying.
So you rather have a dude that's not
that has no
busy?
ambition.
I didn't say
don't be
that.
shit.
I mean, you would have to choose
At
though.
the house
Which one-
playing video games all day, like
Hell no. I
But-
mean, at least be like, hey, you know, I'm busy, but you know, I'm thinking about you something instead of just like leaving me, you know,
hanging like just dry.
hanging or just like on red or whatever.
But how many guys do you leave unread? You see what I'm saying?
If I'm not into you, so you saying they not into
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I was just throwing out a point.
So what's a red flag for you?
I I guess the biggest one is they don't got goals. They're not working towards anything.
That too.
Okay. So most men like just don't have shit going on, basically.
Well, like they'll just get some like shitty job and like.
What's a shitty job?
Yeah.
I don't.
Example.
Well, no, like.
Walmart or something.
Yeah, like Walmart or like just a warehouse, and
Okay.
they just like let it take up all their time, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm working. Well, okay,
What if
are
they're
you
working
growing?"
towards something though?
But then that's a goal. But if they're just working and they have no goals, they're completely complacent. Then
Yeah.
that's a red
Okay.
flag.
Okay. What's another one? She got so many.
Damn, I'm like legit trying to think.
No sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If you're too serious about everything, that's a red flag.
That was a
Boring. No, you said red flag. I'm sorry. I'm like on
that
a
could be a
different.
red
That
flag
could
for
be
somebody.
Yeah. So most guys that are approaching you, like they're like not qualifying for these reasons that you're naming. And
I would say like if they not like communicating a lot, that's a big
Communication.
red flag. Yeah, because I mean, if you like legit into somebody, like you're gonna communicate. Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know. Am I wrong? Like, you're gonna communicate with them? Like, oh, I'm into you,
But
and
I
I'm
mean,
not
if
saying
if
like
you're
being
just
thirsty.
starting talking.
No,
how
I'm not
could you
saying
be
being
into
thirsty.
someone?
See, in my perspective,
Uh-oh.
it's kind of a red flag for me when someone seems too interested. Like, I don't want someone
Like
that's
needy.
doing that towards everybody.
Yeah.
Like, what makes me different?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would you classify as too much?
If you're texting me every minute of every day, no.
That's too
Bye.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like no clinging.
What's a good setting and boundary? Like this is enough.
A happy medium.
Not too much, not too little. How many times a day?
I would say like 2 to 3 times. That's it. That's max. Like in the morning and then at night before you go to sleep, or like maybe once during the day. Like
Nowadays, I mean, you got to speak on yourself, or you can speak on other people that have relationships too. But in relationships and while dating, do most women prefer a phone call or a text message?
Phone call.
Phone call.
Phone call
Oh, so
for
you like to be on the phone?
sure,
Okay. Do most of your friends? Did you see them on the phone when they talk to their guys majority of the time? Okay. So text messages is kind of like just briefly. It's better for like we're trying to give guys pointers here. It's like it's better to talk on the phone than to be texting a girl.
So if you're gonna send a
Yeah.
quick text message like I miss you, just call you and tell you that.
Yeah, so like on the phone, you can hear their voice, you can connect with them more.
Right.
Whereas like a text, it's like, are you trying to link?
yeah.
Okay.
So you get the actual emotion behind it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So next question is gonna be, which gender is more likely to go through that hoe phase?
Oh.
I think both.
You think both?
Both.
What do you think?
I think both too, but more likely, I'm gonna say females.
You think females?
Yeah.
Why female?
I don't know, just like, okay, so again, I'm a dancer, I work at a club. I talk to girls every night, especially like girls that work there, the girls that walk in, and I talk to guys every night. And I've noticed that we always think, like females, we always think guys are going through a hoe phase, but really they're not. Their phones be dry. Their phones aren't even going on.
Honestly, tell these people out there like they don't be listening.
To piggyback off it, like though, like honestly, like you wouldn't have your job if there was guys with a bunch of girls. Honestly.
Exactly.
Most of the guys
OnlyFans wouldn't exist if there wasn't guys out there that's not getting anything.
Strip clubs, like I mean, they're entertaining. They want to go see the girls that they can't obviously get in real, like in real life in person to see stuff like that. So, like, high likely just because women have more choices. They're the ones that more likely would pick in and go through the whole phase. I think just because they have more choices, more options. Like if a man can go through a whole phase, he's actually a somebody. He actually has like money,
Some type of
status, his looks is there
status,
because it's hard to attract women. So if he actually has options, then he actually has some shit going on for him versus like a regular average guy going there. Like, quick question: like since you're in the club, can you tell just in your experience? Can you see a guy that actually might have some shit going on, or some guy that's like pretending, like coming there with a stack of hundreds one night and just
Like, can you tell the difference, or is it?
Absolutely. You look in someone's eyes, 5 minutes into the conversation, you know if they're capping or not.
Yeah.
You know if
Like, right away?
That bad?
Really? Okay. Like what's
Yeah.
like,
What gives
what can
you
he
that?
say?
Like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Like, okay, he fake.
I don't know. I always ask people like questions that make them think a little bit.
Yeah.
And if they
Like,
come
what's like-
in,
like, what's like a
with
question
a-
What's your go-to question?
Yeah, go-to question.
if
see
you
what
could go anywhere in the world, where are you going?
Okay.
And if they
Let's
say
say-
something kind of exotic, that means they've traveled a little bit. If they say something basic, they probably haven't gone
Dang.
anywhere.
Okay.
Simple
I'm trying to
minded.
go to Atlanta and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, the fuck?
Vegas.
Okay. I get it. Let's see. So it's a common question, but how do you feel personally when it comes to relationships? Who often brings more to the table?
I would say I bring more to the table.
Do you think women nowadays like?
Oh, between men and women, or us
we're talking
personally?
in general.
Yeah,
It's not-
Okay.
Yeah, in general.
I would say women.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I think it depends on location, to be honest, because I grew up in the hood. So, like, over there, the women are bringing everything to the table. Guys just show up, do their thing, and, like, that's it. But, like, I live in, like, a higher scale area now with more opportunity, and I've noticed that men bring more to the table in that location.
Okay.
So why do you think women bring more to the table?
Maybe it's a personal thing because
Yeah, I mean, you can speak from experience.
Yeah,
the
because I mean,
details.
I know me. You know, like if I'm with somebody, you know, I'm gonna make sure that they straight. You feel me? Like I'm gonna make sure they straight. I'm gonna make sure that I do what I need to do to make sure that they good.
What's that?
I mean, like they eating, they motivated. That I don't know. It's hard. Just being more honest. just making sure they straight. It's hard to like really like get into because I know how I am as a person. Like I don't like to see nobody cry. I don't like to see anybody going through a bad time. I just I like to be there for people. You know what I mean? I'm a giver, if you will. So
Okay.
but I guess like she was saying, like it does depend on the location. When you in the hood, like you gonna give your all. You know what I'm saying? Especially like for women, like
You're just trying to make it out. You're trying to
That
give
part.
yourself a better opportunity.
Right.
And I feel like the men are kind of stuck there most of the time.
Yeah.
They're fine being stuck there.
yeah.
Okay.
So they're more content with their situation.
Yeah.
In the hood?
Yeah, men in the hood are more content.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, it's the way that they wake up every day. That's where they at. They're not. Everybody wants more, but
Yeah.
nobody applies themselves. So
Yeah.
that's where they at. Previous, like in your guys' personal like standpoint, in your previous relationship, who brought more to the table?
Me.
You did.
Always.
I did.
She's always.
Same.
did you
same.
bring
That's
more?
and that's the point I'm making.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
women bring more.
This is like a point that like we try to-
Especially when you
just
in-
you though.
Especially when you like really into somebody. I feel like if you're really into somebody, you're gonna bring more.
So what were you bringing more to the table than you do?
That's what I was saying. More financial or more emotional like status. You're more emotionally invested into the relationship. Like what were you bringing?
Yeah, more emotionally invested. Like making sure, like I said, like wanting to talk, communicate, making sure that if it's something that they like, that like it's hard to explain, but just like try to like cater to them, if you will.
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna lie. In my experience, my past relationships, I've always been attracted to men that are more red flags.
I'm like, hey, it is what it is. It's cool. It's cool. You like what you like. So it's like-
Same.
toxic.
Yeah,
Same.
so, I always brought more
She
financially
looking
and
like
emotionally.
oh, really?
That nigga look toxic. Hell yeah.
So usually-
Hey.
Oh, that part about the financial,
So you,
because
so you usually always make more money than the dude.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that right there, like as he's trying to qualify and he's trying to hit you up, and you guys are trying to link up together, like the fact that you see that he doesn't make more money, that's not a red flag. That's okay with you for starters.
See, the thing for me is if someone like talks shit to me, I don't know. I just like that personality type.
So you like
Go towards
the
that.
asshole type of
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
it's so crazy. It's something sexy about that. I don't know what it is.
So do you
It's
think
something-
that nice guys finish last?
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just to bring it to your attention real quick, since you guys say you don't know. Would you say you guys are more attracted to the assholes because you don't get your way with the assholes? Is it like more because obviously you have to try harder because he's telling you no majority of the time?
Now I'm an asshole, so I like assholes. I don't want someone that's gonna be hurt, crying in the corner, like all
that sounds like
silent.
You don't want someone you can just walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And
Like, no, I'm an asshole.
So nowadays, 2023, whether it's personal experience or not, just other women that you guys are around that you guys know, who's cheating more men or women? Keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000.
Women.
You know?
Well, I mean, last time.
Yeah, but you're
finally honest. All right, there we go.
Well, no, I mean, from a personal experience, I had a friend who was cheating on her dude.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not gonna get.
Why was she cheating though? You don't have to drop names or anything, but why was she cheating on him?
I'm gonna get heat. I don't give a fuck. We ain't friends no more anyway.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
Shit, fuck her then.
for real. No, I mean, it was just situations that was going on in their relationship, and it was like every day she would complain to me, and I'm like, girl, I don't want to hear about this shit.
So what tipped her over the spot where she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go cheat on this nigga?
I guess like, you know, he talking about he want to put a ring on it, he's not, this and that, drama going on with the mama and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so at this point, like,
she was getting fed up, but she wasn't leaving.
That's what I'm asking.
She had a kid, but it was a kid involved.
Still,
I mean, either way, it don't matter. Shit,
You ain't happy. You ain't
happy. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, if I'm not happy, I'm leaving. I don't give a fuck, kid or not. You feel me?
Did you see who she cheated with?
Oh yeah.
Was it an upgrade from what she had?
Yeah.
In what
it was
way?
an ex because he
She was matching one of her exes?
Yeah.
Oh.
He had his shit together. He had his shit together.
okay.
So if he had his shit together, why wasn't she with him then?
I don't know.
I don't know. The grass is greener on the other side.
I don't know. I mean,
That yard is green as fuck. That's a hell yeah.
but I mean,
Got over
look,
there and was like,
man
damn,
ain't
there's shit in the grass and
man ain't innocent either. Don't think they off the hook for this shit too. I mean, it's.
But in general, like when you saying women cheat more nowadays,
I think, you know what? This is my personal opinion. I feel like women cheat nowadays because they feel men are cheating. And they feel that men are doing...
But for the longest time, women always say men cheat no matter what. So that you really can't use that excuse. Because everybody says all men cheat.
Okay.
do you believe that?
Wait, what?
Do you believe that?
Do I believe... I mean, it depends.
How does it depend? It's either yes or no.
I mean, yeah.
So you think most men cheat?
Because you know what? Okay, so from personal and experience and seeing other people, family, whatever, friends, I've, seen, well, not seen, but like heard that they've cheated. And just like based on like having multiple kids, multiple baby mamas and stuff like that, kids being like around the same age and shit. So you knew that they was cheating. Like, why you got two kids that's the same age? Okay. And like a few months apart. Obviously you was cheating on
lucky.
What?
I said she got lucky.
What would you think?
Good timing.
I think that
I'm just saying.
In 2023, both genders cheat like that. It's just men are better liars about it. I've noticed, especially
they know how to hide.
Absolutely.
That's totally that's way opposite of what we usually get.
Because women are gonna be honest. They're gonna bring it up in a fight. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's why I was cheating on you."
Yeah.
I think they do that once it's already gonna be at the end of the but like on the way out they do that. They don't do that while they're just still like you just having a bad night in an argument or for what just recently happened. A woman ain't gonna say that. She'll say that on her way. Man, this shit's done.
Once she knows I'm leaving,
fuck it. I had her. Yeah, they won't say it like up front.
But if it's in her head that it might be fixable, she ain't gonna say that shit.
What? I think it's because I work in a club, so like I see the girls, we on some girl shit, and we'll be honest, we'll be like, yeah, we cheating. But like when I see the guys walk in, half of them have wedding rings on their fingers.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So,
but I mean, look. Technology is advancing. You got iPhones where you could like have albums and you could have hidden albums. You could have, you could delete shit. I'm just saying.
You do that shit?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Do you got an iPhone?
Dang.
But it shows that you unsent a message.
Oh yeah,
it does show like the receipts. It says you unsent a message or you
that shit too.
Message.
They got unsent. They got hidden albums.
Like if I send you something,
look,
as long as you don't open it, I can hurt it and unsend that.
Not on my phone.
Oh, for real?
Mom, you know.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
But if but it'll let you know like, hey, this nigga deleted something.
But and then also I was talking to a guy and this fucked up story. So I was talking to a guy I went to high school with. He hit me up, whatever. We, slid in DMs, this, that, and whatever. Come to find out, he was cheating on me. I mean, cheating on his girlfriend who was pregnant with me.
Did you?
That was fucked up.
Did you still fuck with him after?
Hell no. Of course not.
Stop the cap.
Look, you gotta keep it
Hell
1,000 here.
no. Hell. But he hit me up.
Some of us
And
like,
you still
Yeah.
say you
that's
No.
not my problem.
No, he hit me
What's
up
up?
about a year later, and I just I blocked him because I was like, no, I'm not. No, I don't rock with shit like that. I don't rock with shit. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. When he hit me up one time, and then I called him back, and it was like this Google voice. I was like,
You
so
was
this
using the
nigga was
text app?
using this nigga was using a Google voice. So that's what I'm saying. All these technology is advancing to where you can have fake phone numbers. You can hide your albums. Create all these passwords. Like, these niggas is getting creative along with technology. So I'm just saying.
And it's just the niggas? You don't think the females is doing this shit?
I think it's the niggas. I think it's the niggas.
So who you think has more options, the women or the men?
I think men have more options because there's a lot of women out here. Come on,
It's been
now.
fun.
Women
There's a lot of listen. Let me tell you this.
Look, oh my
listen,
God,
There's
I
a
swear,
there's a
I
lot
didn't
of
find
women.
this.
There's a lot of women
Oh,
out here
shit.
that are aiming for the same
guy.
type of guy. There's not too many high status guys out here. There's a lot of guys faking it, but not too many guys really got it and see it. Like I know you would see in the club.
Wait.
like I said,
Say
like,
that again. You said it's women out here that's what?
that's aiming
going
for the
to
same type of guy. So there's a lot of guys smashing the same girl, smashing different girls because there's a lot
A
of
lot
women.
of the women are smashing the same guy.
Yeah, so if you line up 20 women, 20 men,
Okay, so point exactly. So the man gets to fuck with different girls.
those high status,
The high
dudes.
status guy.
So look at out of 20.
So, okay, so what makes that
listen.
happen?
Out of 20, 15 of the guys are getting looked at. If you jumped on if you have one or not, but if you jumped on a dating app or you go through your DMs, there's dudes that you're gonna just delete and not even open. You wouldn't even ignore. You probably only got one out of like 50 that you'd be like, his profile looks kind of cool. Like I'll check him out because he qualifies. Everyone else doesn't qualify. So you have 75% of dudes that don't qualify, so they're not getting any action. That's why they're in strip clubs. That's why they're on dating apps, upgrading, paying for our subscriptions to talk to women.
Guys,
it is
guys don't have that. Look,
Guys
So
don't
you
have
think
that.
it's
swiping, hoping
lonely
one of the
men?
girls swipe
There's a
on
lot.
them too. Like,
yeah, there's
yes.
a lot more
You're waiting for
because
that connection to go off. Like, hell yeah.
nowadays women have stepped up their standards and want a guy that already has that's assertive, has money, has good looks, tall, whatever it is in shape. Like so, they're aiming for women are aiming for a smaller percentage of the guys,
The girls are aiming for a
Yeah.
1% of the population.
basically. So that's why, like, honestly, I mean, I know you see, like, you can like verify this, but like in the club, pretty sure there's girls that'll be like, I want that guy in that section. Fuck these other dudes. Like,
Yeah, for real. Like,
Yeah.
you notice, like, all of the girls, if they see some guy, like, pull out a stack, or if they see a guy that's more attractive, you'll see all of the girls
They'll be
migrate
in
towards
that
them
section.
first
That
before
thing-
they go to any other
think
guy.
about it, a nightclub, like the dudes out there that's half standing at a bar with a drink. How can he get the girl that's in the VIP section? The girls want to go to the VIP section because
If I'm
that's
at the
where
bar
high
and he in
status guys are.
VIP section,
Yeah.
they're not gonna walk up to me and be like, "Hey, what's up?" They're gonna try to get into the section.
Yeah. So trust me, guys ain't out there getting it.
That's
like
also
that.
not fair in that setting because that's money.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
So-
it's life, and dudes have to work hard for it. If you don't put in the work, I mean, you don't get the girl. Basically,
Yeah.
that's how it works. I mean, you get the girl. You can
But
get
you
the
don't
girl
wanna
if
know.
you can get the girl
Okay.
if he settles and like
girls
if
are
the woman
born with their
settles.
value. Guys have to work for it.
Sometimes I feel like
I
I feel like with the younger
Yes and
generation,
no.
not so much because if a girl is not established and if a girl's not working towards something, she's like
But you think a guy really
think it
thinks
goes
about
both
cares
ways.
he's
about
not
that?
gonna date her, but
I think it goes both
Smash.
ways.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
if this chick's working at McDonald's, I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Pussy's pussy.
exactly.
Pussy is
but
pussy.
He's
To a
not gonna
certain
bring her
extent, I gotta be
home.
attracted to her.
But like I said, for the most part, like women are aiming like higher, and guys are trying to just get their foot in
They
the door.
they just trying to take what they can get.
Yeah. So
I mean,
always
I've
remember
gotten
that.
my heart broken a lot.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he was already went on. You found out he had a girl in the background, or he already moved on and went on to another chick, right?
I guess. I
So
don't
that's
know.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
talk to him no more. You
But
talking
I'm-
about the old dude who
But I'm talking about
was-
anybody like in your past that you said if you found out they're cheating or they're doing such and such. Obviously, like you said, that you just explained the dude right now you're cheating with. He had a baby's mom, right, or a girl.
He had a girlfriend.
He had a girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. So he had options. He had you and somebody else. A lot of men don't do that. They can't do that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I didn't know till he posted the baby on Facebook.
Something similar.
I
happened to
said
me
that's
one
some
time.
bullshit.
well, share the
Yeah.
story. Share the story.
So one time I was dating this guy for like 2 months, right? And then it was my 18th birthday, and he was supposed to take me out. And I'm like, okay, I get off work at 5:30, and he's like, bet I'll pick you up after. So 5:30 comes, he's not picking up his phone, and I'm texting him. And then my friend sends me a screenshot of something on Facebook. He got engaged to his ex.
Whoa.
The same day?
That day, on my birthday.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
And then I ended up like breaking up their engagement because it was like a whole big thing. And I was like
really?
on some toxic shit because I was like, hell no, that's my 18th
She
birthday.
like, fuck that, that's my ring.
I was like, I'm never going to forget that.
Nah.
Toxic.
But I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at it, I mean, I guess
Okay.
both are equal. But I don't know. Actually,
Okay, so real quick,
men-
let's keep it 1,000. I mean, somebody gonna
Keep
watch
it
the
a
show.
stack?
So, I mean, somebody's gonna watch the show and be like, "Man, I hope y'all DM us. You know she lying." But can you share a story and reason why you cheated in your life? Why did you cheat?
Because we didn't really
She said, I got this, don't you?
Okay.
we
You can
didn't
think
really
about it.
define the relationship. Okay, like he never asked me to be his girlfriend.
So
So,
you-
basically what had happened was I was seeing this guy for like a year, right?
With no label, no nothing.
No label, no. Like we would just meet up a few times a week, do our thing. We'd go out and do stuff, and like that was.
But what if you
it.
guys are together and like he never introduced you? Like as he says, this is my friend.
No, he did. I know his friends, but like,
But like,
we
but I'm
never
saying,
had
like,
the
He
conversation.
didn't introduce you as
Yeah,
your
how
girlfriend.
does he
like,
introduce
you? No,
That's
no.
my girl, whatever, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
No, he was just like, hey, this is Sierra.
oh, that's it. Huh?
Yeah.
That's the homie right
So
there.
we never had that conversation. So we were talking for like a year and a half. Went to his house like 3 days a week, and then yeah.
That sounds like a blood relationship to me.
I know. When I look back at it, I didn't know I was cheating at the time,
Oh.
but like
Okay.
when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, I was
That's a good
for sure
thought
cheating.
process.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
So how long in did you start seeing somebody else?
Like, I was seeing
Oh,
people
shit.
throughout the whole
the whole
time,
time?
like pretty much.
Just but because he never validated it, like he never.
We never said like we were exclusive or anything. But
So if
then,
he would have said we were
see,
exclusive, you wouldn't have did shit.
the only reason I found out that I was cheating, because I really did not realize it, was because I texted him and I was like, hey, I don't think we should see each other no more because I'm kind of talking to somebody. And then he blocked me.
He didn't even let you explain. Huh?
Nah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh shit. Her bubble.
My-
tea.
okay.
Gave you a little time to think.
Well, because I got some crazy shit, but I'm not going to get to super crazy shit.
That's what we here for.
Nah, I ain't going to tell all my business.
I do
Shit.
That's why you here. That's why we here.
Oh, anyways. So we just kept breaking up and making up. And I'm like, you know what? This nigga don't know what the fuck he want. Like, he just, it be times he be like, oh, you know, he would ignore me, go hang out with his homie or whatever, and then just like hit me up when, you know, it's time.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was just like, you know what? I'm getting tired of it. I'm like, are we together? Are we not? You know, and then he was just like so boring to
So when you asked him if we were together or not, he didn't.
well,
he
we
say?
worked together.
That's what I'm saying. But you
But
just said you
I
asked him.
cheated. You asked about the cheating thing, right?
Well, yeah, but you just stated that. Oh, just go ahead. I forgot now.
Good.
Yeah, but no, like I said, we was just breaking up, making up. This nigga was just like, there were times where he just like would not hit me up, and I'm just like, wait a minute, are we together or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I was like, you know, fuck it. We was on our breakup moment, and I went out with somebody else, and
Was it somebody that was always like hitting you up all the time and you never?
it was a friend.
See?
Huh? Okay. Coworker?
No,
No. Just somebody you always had in the back pocket all the time.
These friends be kicking through the
Friend
friend
zone.
zone.
yeah,
So do you guys think guys and girls could be friends?
yeah. Why not?
You smashed one of your friends. So
Exactly.
Is that really your
Two
friend?
of them, if we're
Oh, really?
unless it's the same guy. Unless it's the same guy.
No.
No, she's smashing all the homies.
The friend, okay, I'm gonna the friend, not the one for 8
She's
years.
like, he's keeping track.
Right, you really are, huh?
Got you.
When is my baby daddy?
Okay.
Other friend, not the other friend is somebody else that I know.
So
a really
basically,
good
a good way to get in with you is to start off being your friend first. And then,
It's gonna take some time, but I'll get
It's
this.
gonna take some time.
okay, you still there?
She belongs to the streets.
Wow.
There we go. You're still-
Look, that was the me before.
Yeah, it's her past, man.
So why,
My
why,
past.
why do you guys think women and men could be actual friends?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't think they could be like
Most
friends,
honestly,
they're friends.
do most of your guy friends? Do you know they want to smash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just want we willing to clarify stuff here.
Think about your most closest male friend. Given the opportunity, you don't think he'll smash?
If you
He
just
would.
ask.
He would.
Exactly.
He would.
So would you classify that as a real friend?
Because he's just waiting,
Because he's just waiting for his opportunity.
basically.
I look at it as
Well,
friend.
of course you do, but we're saying, is it actually a friendship if he's just waiting for that time to be like,
I guess not.
the wall's
No,
down?
No.
Hell yeah, what's up?
No. Damn, y'all.
All right.
Y'all,
We just want to
man.
make sure you leave here
Yeah.
learning something. You know what I'm saying? We trying to.
yeah.
We just trying
You
to.
making me
help
think. You
Okay.
making me think.
Okay. So next,
I'm gonna do this for Tom
you lady,
real quick.
you ladies. Oh, good.
So do you guys think social media messed up the dating game?
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
By how?
Yes.
Everyone's so invested in everybody else's lives right
Thank
now.
you.
It's like you can't even
Yes.
live in peace.
Exactly. Too many fake motherfuckers out there. Too many people showing off. It's like if you ain't got this, and that, then you ain't nothing.
Do you
People
feel like
so quick to show off.
Do you feel like it's making people feel like they have to keep up with other people?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had to take a break because it was a point. I'm just telling you.
Just keep it
What's so
real.
funny about that?
Take your break.
I mean, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Just saying.
No, I mean, like, I was going through some other shit too. I had to take a break because I was like, yo, like, I just feel like a lot of people was posting. Like, it just made me feel like I was like nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just, it could get to that point, but if you allow it, I feel like it's all about mindset too.
I feel like social media is coming up with these standards that we're supposed to like live up to. And
Right.
everybody's like, okay, well, I gotta be this. And they're not being themselves. They're being something else.
Exactly.
They're being what society wants them to be.
Right.
So, question: do you feel like there's more pressure on men or women when it comes to social media?
Both.
You think both?
I feel like
Yeah.
both.
Well, no, I feel like women, to be honest.
You think women more being, because I was gonna say that too. I think women are being trained to like, this is how you're supposed to look.
Yes.
This is what's
Yeah.
hot. This is the makeup you're supposed to wear. This is how your hair is supposed to be.
This is the guy you should
Like,
go after. This
yeah.
is the.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So
So you don't think it's the same thing for men?
No, I mean, man, there's dudes on there. Like, honestly, there's content creators that are just like out of shape, overweight. Like, it don't matter. Like, I think on social media, I think it's showing guys that like, man, you could be anybody, dad bod, whatever it is, like that. All you have to do is have status, and the women are gonna check you out. So,
But for women, you gotta have your
yeah,
body
yeah.
done.
For
you gotta
women,
marry rich,
I think it's
travel.
showing more like, damn, girl, come get this surgery, come get this.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, probably more pressure for women. Like I see, like, yeah.
Your guy has a 9 to 5. He don't own a business. What are you doing?
Yeah, really, and like, damn, that's
He's not
so-
making 6 figures. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how many people in the world actually make 6 figures? How
I
many
think about-
guys?
Like, do you see like a lot of women, or like personally, on your timeline and stuff like that, that are portraying that their relationship is like the best, and like it's really not?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Do you think social media more puts pressure on women to like have to get married and put it out? Like, this is what my wedding looks like. I'm planning my wedding type thing.
I don't think many people want to get married in
No,
2023.
really?
Nah.
No.
Hell no.
Okay. Do you guys have any married friends?
No.
Damn. Really? No. Are most of your friends single?
No, actually, I have a lot of friends in relationships.
Yes, yes? Okay.
Yeah. I knew one person who was married, but her husband passed away. But other than that, no, it's like relationships are single.
Yeah, only my siblings are married. Those are the only people I know that are
Yeah.
actually married.
Man.
I say my siblings aren't. Oh my god.
Okay.
They just in relationship. I was just thinking about something too.
Okay. You have a daughter or a son?
Son.
Son? Okay, perfect.
Uh-oh.
Let's just say for future, like you have your child as a son.
She's like, no, I don't.
What type of
Don't jinx me.
So let's say, what type of advice do you give your son looking for a woman nowadays?
Find someone who's working towards something, who's going towards multiple streams of income, who has a good head on their shoulders. Don't find the girl who's just complacent through life. Don't find the girl that's lazy, she's pretty, but she's just not going to do shit. Like, find someone who's working towards something.
Find somebody that's really a girl.
Oh,
You know how hard that is
I'm
nowadays?
just
Now
saying,
she's
no,
speaking
that's
on the
really
real
a
shit.
girl.
Like I need 2 forms of ID. I need some references. I need
No,
your birth
real
certificate,
shit,
and I need to
like,
talk to the
you
doctor
know
who
what I'm
delivered you. Like,
real quick. All right, fingers crossed this shit don't get us canceled. But this is like perfect. I'll ask this question: as women, how do you guys feel about those type of dudes that are trying to compete with you guys
So
now?
I actually do pageants.
Oh, okay.
And in pageants, there are a lot of transgender
Yeah.
people.
oh, shit.
And so, like, you always know, because it's always the person that got their whole body done. Their face looks way too perfect. And I don't know. There's just something about them where you know that, like, it's not genuine. Like, I feel like most women that were born women,
Yeah.
they might get stuff done to themselves, but they're like, they try to stay at least like a little bit real, you know?
Yeah.
And when you see someone that's like completely
All done up.
you kind of know.
Okay.
The comment I meant that to just be funny. But no, with that whole situation, it's so hard because
Do you think it's fair?
no, I don't. And I don't hate transgender people at all. I actually know a couple. I just think that they're coming on way too strong right now. Like, it's like they're trying to really replace women. And it's like, no, how? How? You know, and there was a situation, or like there was something where this one transgender person had went on and said something about, oh, well, women, y'all can't claim womanhood or femininity or some shit like that. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, how can you say that when
I mean, do you guys think it's fair that they doing like women's commercials, like they have transgenders doing like tampon commercials and stuff like that? Like,
they really do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then they got transgenders in like female sports, female Olympics, stuff like that. Like, do
I
you
just
think
think
that's
it's not fair. No, I just think it's not fair. And yeah, I just don't think it's fair.
I think they should have their own things.
Yes.
Because it's
Okay.
perfect. It's fine that they
like,
want
so you
to
think
be.
they should have like their own
Right.
lane?
Yes. Yeah, have their
Right.
own sports.
like
have
how
your
girls
own,
and
like-
guys have their own
or like-
sports, so transgenders should have their own shit.
yeah,
Right,
have
like
their
if-
own everything.
Like if you
Yeah.
have a man bathroom, women bathroom, whatever, transgender, whatever, you know, all gender,
Gender
whatever,
neutral.
gender
Yeah.
neutral bathroom. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I feel like, especially like with the whole like restroom situation, like I was just watching something the other
Guys
day.
walking on the girls' bathroom. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It was a lady
I
talking
identify
about.
as a female, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a lady talking about, oh, there was a man dressed as a woman hiding in a fucking bathroom stall in a woman's bathroom.
Hiding?
Waiting for a girl. Yes, he was a child predator. So I'm just like, see, with all this shit coming on, it's like now it's like you're opening doors for child predators to do that shit, like to
As
make
an excuse to try to live that
right.
lifestyle. Okay.
I
and
identify
like
as
be
a woman, so I'm
bullshitted.
allowed to be in
Yeah.
here.
And I don't think it's fair. I mean, I don't have nothing against transgender people. You know, I'm all for, you know, I love how they're like so together. I was actually recently watching, I recently watched a documentary on the transgender, I forgot what it's called, The Walk or some shit like that on HBO Max. And I really respected, you know, the shit that they was really fighting for. But I think is these like new transgender people. Like I like RuPaul and shit. Like, you know, back in the 90s and them niggas right there. You know what I'm saying? They was the cool ones. They was just like, hey, we exist and that's it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But these like 2023 and all these 2000s and shit, them niggas right here, they the ones that's like, oh man, fuck women. It's
crazy.
us. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I feel like them old school OG
yeah.
transgender people was cool. They the cool ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually my mom is lesbian. So I grew up in like the LGBTQ community a lot. And I respect the transgenders that are fighting to just be themselves,
Okay.
not
Right.
take
Extra.
over women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
The OG ones. No, I'm just kidding. Like I love, like I said, RuPaul. If some people, these like youngins might not know who RuPaul is.
Like to me, at the end of the day, if you're
Drag
gay,
race.
bi, or whatever, like for a man, if he's gay, I don't see the point on trying to act like a female, like being extra feminine, being extra this, because at the end of the day, you're still a man.
Like
You just
Saucy
like me.
Santana.
Like, I don't even know who that is.
At the end of the day, my perspective on that is just let him do them. Like, if it's not affecting you in any way, shape, or form, why do you care?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you're trying to take over, like, then that's a different. That's when it's like, wait a minute, pump the brakes. Like, what?
See, that's why I don't think it's fair when it comes to like the sports and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, even though he transitioned to a female, he still has testosterone. He's still gonna be stronger. He's still gonna be this. He's still gonna be able to do that better than the female.
Think about it in boxing. So if you have a transgender
He gonna whip her
boxer,
ass. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
like me fighting a transgender, person. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
Okay.
That's where I'm like, that shit's not fair.
Yeah.
Like, what if it's a man that transitioned, and then you playing a women's sport, and then you hurt somebody else, and then they die. Like, people don't think about shit like that. Like, people don't think about the consequences with some of the shit. You feel me? Like, and then when that person was talking about the whole, trying to become woman and trying to take over, like, women trying to take over womenhood. What the fuck? We've been women. Like, how am I? But it's like, you ain't, like, think about it. Like, okay, well, what about the women that's dying in childbirth? What about the women that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, going through all the shit women go through. Like, you really want to go through that shit?
I get it.
I really do think that
They'll say
part of it is a
until they
mental
get to
illness.
that point of actually going through it. Then like,
Yeah.
But I say, let me just real quick before you two fucking cancel our ass. Let me switch the gears real quick on that.
Yeah, you might want to maybe cancel the part where I just said mental illness or edit that out.
All right, so just get back on track. Who in a relationship, who gets the shorter end of the stick?
Men.
Think, man. Why so?
she wants to say women.
I'm not talking about like in my personal experience.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about general.
Mm-hmm.
Most girls don't do shit. Honestly, guys are doing everything, still trying to keep them.
Okay, true.
I
True,
mean, women. I feel like women.
Why is
Why
that?
women?
Because, women do a lot. And
What
then
do
you
they
got,
do? We need the
like,
examples.
damn, like cook, clean, take care of kids, I mean, we live in different worlds, and I'm not like
But
speaking
if the
negating
man
on
is
what she
paying all
said.
the bills, taking care of all that stuff, making secure,
Women doing that too. There's women doing that too.
Get it? There is women doing that too, but when the relationship isn't going right, who's getting shorter end of the stick?
The man. Because I feel like if you get in a fight, nobody's going to look at you any type of way if the female puts hands on a guy or anything like that, you know? But if a guy puts his hands on a female,
Yeah, it's automatic.
that's out. He's going to jail.
Yeah.
And then if we divorce, you get half my shit.
Exactly. But I mean,
And if it's
that's-
kids involved, you paying child support.
Yeah, and you need the kids. There's nothing around it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get the kid and you pay me child support. That shit ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
What judge is gonna do that?
So
It all depends. Okay, so if the woman make good money,
which is
It's
If
a
a woman
rarity.
makes good- if a woman
it
makes
can
good-
happen,
if a
but
man-
it don't usually happen.
it's a
if a
problem.
woman look, I know somebody who she said she was making money. She was making a decent amount of money, and her child's father, was able to get child support from
Yeah,
her.
that's what I'm saying. It can happen.
Yeah.
But it's rare.
possible, but it's just not probable. It's just what it is. But in order for a relationship to work, who has to bring more to the table?
Both.
Yeah, it has to be 50-50.
Yeah.
So you say 50-50.
Yeah.
This 50-50 stuff.
Both got to.
So 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50 on what? On everything or
Yeah.
stuff
Yes.
specifically?
You pay half the bills. You guys take each other out on dates. You 50-50. You're emotionally
50-50. So
there.
who?
So if we go on
Who
our
gotta pay what?
so if we go on our first date and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get my half. You gonna be cool with getting your half?
Yeah, or like if
But
we're
will
gonna
I-
go get a movie and dinner.
After that, will I get a second date?
in my
Exactly.
experience, yeah, generally I'm not too sure.
My thing is this:
See
if
what
you
I'm saying?
invite me out, then you should pay.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
no, but no, I'm talking about for a relationship to work though. So say you guys already got some months in, like relationship to work. So if you guys out there, so you say everything's 50-50. So we just go out one time and
Actually, let me
get you
rephrase that.
okay.
Depending on how much you guys make, it should be split proportionally. So if the man makes
Obviously.
2 times more than the female, I mean, you shouldn't have to pay, the female shouldn't have to pay 50% of the rent.
Right.
It should be like 30%, pay 60. But you should still be splitting it proportionately, everything.
Okay.
Or
see
at
that.
least like, or like she could pay the utilities, you pay the, if you making more money. I mean, it really all depends on the situation. I think each scenario is different.
Doesn't it sound right though that the man takes the lead and he takes care of more of the bills and everything?
What sounds right in 2023?
I know, right?
But,
that part.
I mean,
that part.
In a healthy relationship, like how's that gonna work? That's what we're trying to figure out here. How
long would your
both.
relationship last if you're paying majority of the bills, you're paying most of the rent, you're paying all that, and the guy's just
It depends.
doing what he can?
That's all my relationships in the past.
Well, we already know you
single
fuck with
right
them
now,
toxic
girl.
assholes. So.
that's why you single right now.
Shit.
So in order for the relationship to work is what we're trying to find out here. How should it be?
Why are you asking two single people
I know,
in order
right?
to make the relationship
Because
work?
at the end of the day, when you guys leave
Well,
and we play this episode, we want to know: did they realize why they're single, or they don't realize why they're single? We here trying to help. That's the thing.
We try to make it a learning experience.
Yeah, basically.
No,
So when you
I'm
leave here, you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like all right.
They pointed out some shit to me that I didn't realize about myself. I'm over here trying
Just
to
like
be
the male friend thing. Both of you guys are like, oh shit. All right.
It depends. I mean, it really all depends. Like,
Earn is dependent.
okay.
Shut-
All right, look
you
at
know
okay,
what?
look at. So I'm gonna fast forward it. Let me get down to the last question. since you guys are teeter-tottering with that other question. So why don't you have your dream guy right now? Why are you single?
Because I don't got time. I work 2 jobs and I have hobbies. I don't have time.
I got hobby.
Okay.
because my dream guy's too busy.
Define your dream guy. What does he have? What does he have going for him? Besides the looks, we already know your type.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an asshole, and then
Yeah, multiple streams of income,
She's
growth
like
mindset. Growth mindset for sure. Gotta be funny. Can't be too nice because I don't like that.
Yeah. Nobody likes a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's it, basically. Just those basic things.
Yeah,
Just
as you saw, I date
looks,
red
finance,
flags,
and
so
funny.
I'm not too picky.
Okay.
how about yourself?
Me,
Well, it
someone.
depends.
Shut up. You know what? No, and that depends on that. No, someone that has their shit together. They hustle. Probably got multiple streams. Own a business or striving to own their own business.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, I hear what Chicken said. So you're gonna disqualify the hard-working guy that has he might be making $40-$50 an hour, but he worked for somebody. That's not cool. He has to own his own business.
I mean that works too.
But
But
your dream guy, you would prefer him to have own his own business.
yeah, because I mean,
I get you.
look at the shit that's
we're
going
letting you
on.
build your own Build-A-Bear here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
He said, "Build a bear." Wow.
Yeah.
And I like someone who is a little aggressive. Kind of take control.
Okay. So,
Or does-
so both of you guys,
Not that's gonna be trying to boss me around because you ain't bossing me around.
Okay.
Shit.
but you both prefer a man will take the lead and be assertive
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's like, oh, slow
Yeah,
down.
wait a minute.
So you rather have a guy? You rather have a guy you can walk on?
no. Well, so
Like
I like guys that are
certain
assertive, but I'm really assertive. So then
Yeah. So you need a guy to turn it up another notch. He need to get to another level.
but not on the level where we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
I mean, in your history, what causes fights with you?
Um,
He don't let you do what you want to do.
so when I'm mad, I need to walk away. I need a second. But if you're not gonna
Same.
let me walk away,
Okay.
then I'm gonna get louder than you.
I mean, that's a
Right,
person,
that
right?
part.
But that type of person right there doesn't know how to communicate. Because if I know you need a breather, I gotta let you breathe. We'll come back to it again.
That's true.
That's the thing. So that's all about communication.
But the issue will be addressed.
Yeah, that's.
But I need a man that's also peaceful too. Like peaceful. Like no drama. Cause I dealt with I got girls and baby mamas and peaceful. Peaceful. Just wanna, but still got their shit together.
And quick question: you guys prefer that dream guy? Can he have kids?
Yeah,
Be-
it doesn't
previously-
bother
Well,
for you?
me since I got a kid, it's either or with me. But
Okay.
yeah.
But it's okay for you,
I
even
don't
though.
mind. Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, just don't
The
tell
toxic
anybody.
guys that you guys did
Don't beat my eyes.
the toxic guys that you did date, did they have kids? Or they not have kids?
My last one did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Was he a good dad though?
Damn.
Hey, keep it on there. Keep it real.
No, he didn't even see his kids at all.
Oh,
So he
okay.
didn't have a kid then?
I kind of. I had to deal with the baby mama drama though, so
Okay. All right.
yeah. She was
Shit,
hitting me
how
up
you
on
dealing with baby
Instagram.
mama drama and he don't even see the kid?
She's making like fake
Talk to that
accounts
nigga.
hitting me up on
Oh,
Instagram.
hell no.
That sounds like somebody that just didn't want to see him happy. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was for sure part of that.
At least my baby daddy didn't have that kind of, because this nigga.
All right. So, and lastly, do you ladies have any questions for us?
What about you guys? What's y'all dream girls?
Build your girl right now.
Build your girl.
Someone that brings something to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
I just wanted to fuck with y'all. Nah, someone that
Or
like,
it depends.
that-
It depends.
that helps me without me having to say I need some help. Like make shit easier for me. Like,
They should automatically know what
In a
they
sense,
what their position is.
like if I'm at work, bring me some lunch or do something. You know
She's
what I'm
supposed to automatically do that?
saying? Automatically. I mean,
But what is she working? What if she works? She can't bring you lunch.
I'm not saying every day, but
Oh.
a
Order you
gesture would
something?
be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Have their head on their shoulder, takes, pride in actually taking care of you. Not care of you, but you know what I'm saying? Doing stuff that most other girls won't do.
Which is
for
what?
most guys, I would say it's the little things that matter more than the bigger thing. Like girls get happy when they get a purse. Like, just bring me some lunch.
So you're like
Simple.
just a simple shit.
It always
Don't make
simple.
my life difficult.
It's always the simple stuff for the dudes. That's what it is. A lot of women don't understand. It's the simple
Don't bring
stuff.
me drama.
It's the simple stuff. So
What's your Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
I mean, I have my girl. She brings me complete peace by allowing me to do what I need to do. It's not blowing up my phone, hit me up all the time, and all stuff like that. She knows what I have to do, what I have to do for work. Adds more than enough value. Whether she wants to ask me if I need any help with my business or anything like that, cooks, takes care of home, anything like that. It's the simple things that I need. So.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. Do you think that two people could work out if they have different love languages?
If the communication is open, like it's okay. Like you might need something different than I provide, which is cool. But I need to know that. I can't guess that.
Okay, but do you think that'll work over time if you?
I don't know how long it will last, but I mean you could try it. I think.
But it would definitely help if that communication.
But the communication would have to be there though, because if
you expect me to know it, how am I supposed to know that shit?
But you have to let me know too that like 80% of what I'm giving you is okay, but I'm missing 20%. Like I need to know that. Yeah. Because I might be able to adjust something to give it to you, but if I can't, I have to be complacent with myself to know like, okay, I know I'm not 100% compatible. Like I'm missing something. Like so the guy doesn't know, and he's always assuming he's thinking everything's okay, and it's not, and you just not saying nothing. Then it's not cool.
Just like, when you guys act like you're mad and you say you're not mad, just say you're fucking mad. Let's solve this problem. Let's solve this problem, get it the fuck out the way, and go about our business. Instead of us having to drag it out and be like, what's wrong? Like, we can obviously tell there's something wrong with your ass. Just tell it.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
What else? What else y'all got? She thinking hard.
I mean, something that you always wanted to ask a guy, and you thought they was gonna lie. We gonna tell you the truth. Well,
So if a guy like has a hard time communicating, what do you think
Think about what?
is
You-
on his
you didn't
mind?
fin- but you didn't finish this
I'm
sentence.
trying to like finish. I'm trying to like
try to
think.
describe it to us,
Yeah.
Like, give us a
if
scenario.
he's like very, I don't want to say closed minded, but like he's just like has a hard time communicating. Like, what do you think?
his emotions,
Like about everything?
Yeah, his
or
emotions.
Just,
Yeah.
just the emotions or something?
Emotionally unavailable. Sorry, I was trying to find the right word.
That's what he said, or that's what he
Like that's what he
does?
is. Like if you're like, okay, you could give your emotions, but he's emotionally unavailable. What do you think?
Have you tried to talk to him about it? I'm not saying that in the situation,
Not
but
too much.
I mean,
but
does
I'm
it-
just
does he
saying,
have
like, do you think?
communication. Ask him.
But on top of that, like, why do you think he's unavailable to you? Does he have a history of like? I know he was with somebody else before, and he was more affectionate to them, and he's not to me. Like, why do you think that he's like that?
I don't know. Like I don't really know his relationships like that.
I'll give you guys a piece of advice. Like, when you guys are like getting to the beginning stage of a man, because I always tell guys to do this to women too. like we ask you guys, how long you been single and why are you single? Do you know why you're single? Do you not take accountability for your past relationship? Like a lot of women come in here and say, man, the dude, it was a guy and he did this and all this all the time. And I was too nice. Like that is transforms to a formula of being that he might have took advantage of you and he's an asshole and he always did that, but you enabled it because you allowed him to take advantage of you every single time. You always said yes when you know you should have said no, but you want to keep him. So like girls and guys need to learn to take accountability on why you're in your situation. So like if you ask him like why is he single, he should have a straight answer on straight up, I'm a cheater. I cheated on my ex. She broke up with me. She caught me. It is what it is. Then you know what you're getting yourself into. Like always find out why the person is single because it'll give you some footprint. I'm like, should I go with this or should I not? Like, but like obviously they have to be honest too. But that whole like I don't know, it was the other person. Then just know you dealing with somebody that doesn't take accountability. Yeah. If they can't explain a little bit about themselves, I'm like, it was this, and like we used to argue all the time. Why'd you guys argue? Well,
I probably did this. Yeah, I might have did this.
Yeah. Then they're taking accountability. You can be like, okay, cool. I can respect this person because they're gonna be honest with me. But if he blames it and puts it on the other person all the time,
man, she was always tripping.
Yeah.
She was doing this.
You're doing something for her to trip. So if you can't take accountability of that, then you know what kind of person you're dealing with. But the communication thing, like you said, like I would speak to him, but if it's emotional to where it's gonna make him look weak. A strong dude ain't really trying to look like a bitch for the no chick. So if it's that type of emotional stuff you're trying to look for, like a solid man ain't really gonna try to show you no tears, no soft side because I mean you're supposed to be solid for the women. So, but any other.
But how do you get beyond that?
He has to trust you. Yeah. He has to know that you're not gonna make him feel like a bitch. Like as if he doesn't. You ain't gonna argue and put it in his face. That, hey, that's why you was crying like a little bitch last time. Like yeah. So like you know what I'm saying? Like he has to know that you're not gonna take that shot when you guys are arguing.
Right.
You have to make him feel comfortable.
Taking these mental notes.
Right?
Hey,
shit.
That's why we here, man. We trying to put up
men
game.
think so much differently. It's crazy. How y'all think?
She about to rewind the video and watch it over again.
No, for real. I got a question for you guys. In a guy's perspective, can a girl ever break out the friend zone?
A girl in the friend zone? I didn't even see that.
What?
Yeah, a girl in the friend zone? Have you been in the friend zone?
Yeah, I've been in the friend zone.
With a guy that you wanted to be with?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
what
weird.
was it? Did he give you like a reason why he want to fuck with you, or it was just?
Nah.
Does he know that you want to be with him?
I think so.
Oh, see that don't sound right there. I don't think he knows. I don't see a guy doing that. He probably don't know. You're probably acting so friendly with him that he doesn't want to cross the boundaries because he doesn't know. I think if you let him know, that's weird. I never seen that before.
Yeah, I never even heard of this.
Yeah. Another question. So if a girl like does something to break your trust, is there any way to gain it back?
What does she do to break your trust?
It depends on what she did.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it depends on what she did.
Cheated? Then nope.
It's a deal breaker.
No. What if you guys aren't together and like you were just talking?
And how is that cheating?
I never said cheating. I said they did something to break your trust.
Well, see, at that point, you would have to explain why the communication wasn't there, that he didn't know you were talking to somebody else.
Okay.
I think that's the way you would gain that back.
Damn, you know the answers for everything, huh?
It's just life experience, man. It's just like for real.
I'm going to put this all out on the table and get your guys' perspective on this. So I really like this guy. And we were talking for like 6 months. And then he finally invited me to a party at his house, but like we had never like said anything that we were like talking or anything. It was just like vibes. And then I got really drunk and I slept with his best friend.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay.
And like
there's no coming back from that.
Oh, there's no coming back? No, I apologize. No, it's like I was not my best
There's no
self.
coming back from that.
All right.
But the whole time before that, before you hooked up with his friend, like were you guys flirting with each other, or?
I think so. I don't know.
See, I think like, to me it sounds like she don't know if you guys were like acknowledging each other. Like, do you like me? Do you not like me? Because
I didn't know.
It made no sense. Honestly, I mean that's his bad.
Yeah, I mean it's his fault, but there's no coming back.
If I were you, obviously, I mean, you're single though. You can sleep with who you want to sleep with. So at the end of the day, I mean, obviously, let me pick this friend for a reason. Like, so
to make him mad. No, I was kidding.
I mean, it could be like just like you said. Like he probably didn't. He didn't pay me no acknowledge. Fuck it, I'm gonna be with this friend. Like, see, but that's what I said. That's his fault. It's not your fault. Like, it's his fault because as a dude, like we supposed to pursue the woman. So if he didn't pursue you right, then I mean, why would you want to do it anyway? Honestly, like.
Even though it's his fault,
I was in a relationship, and during our break, I ended up, fucking with my baby daddy, and then I got pregnant.
Okay.
And that was
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Majority of the time, there's no coming back from that. Unless he's like a simp type of guy, there's really no coming back.
But at the end of the day, that's what I said. Like, it's his fault. Though.
Yeah, no, it's his fault.
It's his fault. So that's what I said. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even. If I were you, I wouldn't even bother with it. Unless the dude's like a millionaire, you missing out on something. But like,
And if he
speaking
does
of
try to
simp-
talk to you, it's gonna be just to smash.
Speaking of simp, why do men talk shit about men like Russell Wilson?
What about him? What do you do?
Because he's a good man.
He a soft.
Sierra,
yes, no. Okay, so
he a
wait.
soft nigga?
Yeah, no, let me break it down. I'll break it down. He don't be following. So
You don't know who that is?
what? Yeah, no.
Sierra's husband.
basketball?
Sierra?
Sierra's baby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the reason why he gets the business so much is only because of Sierra's past. You come from Future, like if she would have came.
What's wrong about that?
Cause he a street nigga. He is.
He from the streets.
So you
that's what I
can't
said.
upgrade from
That's
a
what-
street nigga to a
It's not really an upgrade. Listen. I'm gonna break it down to you.
L7 nigga?
Let him look.
That's what I'm breaking it down to you. It's not really an upgrade because in the world of men,
What?
Let him explain.
you can go to a baseball game, a whole different sport, has nothing to do with football. He can go to a baseball game. He can go to the music awards, wherever he's gonna go. Future gonna get more respect from other men than Russell Wilson will. That's why everybody talks shit about Russell Wilson, because Future has more respect from other men because he out
For
here
doing what?
for keeping it real with chicks. Hey, look, I'm a high profile rapper. If you want to get with me, you can get with me. But I'm gonna have a baby moms. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have that. I got money. I got status. Everywhere I go, I get in for free. Everybody knows they fuck with me everywhere I go.
Okay.
So because he's a higher status guy, it looks like Sierra downgraded, which to her it shouldn't matter because it's about her happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wanted to pick a guy who's going to respect her. Obviously,
he got multiple baby mamas, and he don't really be there for his kids.
I mean, we don't know that. It's all tabloids. So at the end of the
True,
day, that's what I'm telling
true.
you. So at the end of the day, when it comes to other men, respecting other men, like Future has more respect than Russell Wilson does. Just because
of his status?
Because of his status.
What the fuck?
It's the
Okay,
way,
so
it's the way the world works.
But he's fucking a whole bunch of girls. He could possibly be having STDs, whatever.
It's his
He's
lifestyle.
a high status man.
He's a high status man.
Has options. He can do that.
Okay, look at it. So let me tell you. So
But you think okay?
So think about it. There's other dudes out here. Everyone.
But he's not clean.
That's what saying. It doesn't matter. Everyone
The
else.
girls are still sleeping with him. So obviously they don't give a fuck.
Everyone that you just label right now has a fake Instagram or whatever it is, faking the status and all that. They imitating his lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's imitating Russell Wilson's lifestyle because he's not the man like that. So that's what I'm telling you. That's why everybody's clowning Russell
But women
Wilson.
like him. Women like
Women
Russell
like him?
Wilson. I mean,
They
from
like
when
the
I'm
thought
reading,
of him.
No,
Everybody-
but
because he's there for his kids and he's there for Future.
But it's not even
son.
that. I line up 100 women. Future gonna get more chicks on his side than Russell Wilson. It's just what
Just
it is.
because of the status.
You girls like the toxic guy, the asshole. That's not Russell Wilson. So line up more of those women.
See why you didn't know who he was?
I don't even know. I want a Russell Wilson versus a Future.
In the long run, but you want to have fun.
I got a kid right
yeah,
now.
but listen, you want to have fun with a guy like Future. That's the guy you want to have fun with.
Okay.
So Future is a side nigga. Russell Wilson is the long term. He's the husband.
He's a long term nigga.
So what did Sierra do? Short term with Future, had a baby with him. Long term, who has her? Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm just letting you know that
And she having her third baby by him.
Yeah, he's considered a simp just because Future has more status. He's more respected in the actual celebrity community.
But why?
Because Future living that lifestyle, like just out here, just
And he being completely honest.
yeah.
And that's what. And
That's what men want to do. Men want to
Men
sleep
want
with a
the
whole bunch of
Future-
women without you going nowhere. I want to be able to sleep with you and tell you I'm sleeping with you, and you guys don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's a man's dream. So Russell Wilson ain't really a man's dream.
That's every man's dream.
Majority
Majority of them.
If
Really?
any man could have that option, they will. Like, as much as they want to love that one woman, like if he can get away with it, he will.
Let me ask you this: if a guy wants to like work out and like get in shape and stuff, you think it's because they want to attract more women? Or that's
think-
more like
I think
they
it
really
could
it's a
It
health
can
thing
go
for
off
them.
of situations because I mean they could be in bad health. The doctor told them, hey, you need to
Yeah,
get in
but
health.
if he over here like imitating like Michael B. Jordan or something like that,
Then, yeah.
he probably wants some attention.
He wants more
You don't
clicks and
think
more
they
views. And
You don't think they ever just do it for themselves, for self?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
but at the end of the day, it depends. Watch him. Like, is he posting those gym selfies or is he staying quiet? Is he working out and only coming home and showing you? Is he showing the world? Think about that.
But what if he's posting like stuff here and there, like gym stuff?
It's still, I don't need all the attention, but I like it sometimes. That's what that means.
So you think a lot of men post because they want attention too?
I mean, why is a man?
I'm just asking.
Same reason women post.
Yeah.
They want the attention.
Yeah. You can keep you can have that best outfit on, take a picture and show your friends later. You don't have to post it. You don't have to post it. It feels good.
You can just take the picture
It's
and
cool.
use your phone.
It's
There's a
nowadays.
sense of
You look good in that picture.
validation.
It's a sense
There's
of
a sense of
validation.
validation.
You don't need the whole
for
world to
posting.
tell you look good.
Yeah.
It's cool that your man tells you you look good too, but your man plus 20 other men, you like, okay, that's a chip on the shoulder. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I get it.
I give you that. Yeah, validation.
Yeah. So that's the reason why. Any other questions?
No, you definitely had me thinking. I will give
Okay.
you that.
Hey,
I'll
that's-
give y'all
and
that.
And that's what we do. That's why we bring people on to open up your mindset and just really just see what's going on. But on top of that, we like the honest truth for the women. So these dudes stop being suckers. Like, I know you guys try to like simp ass dudes, and they're just simps. I mean, I know you get paid from it, but like, it is what it is. It's just like,
Bring 'em on.
Yeah, it's about the bags.
for real.
I mean, look, I got a
Simps are fine
kid.
in my book,
Okay,
though.
but I will say this. I mean, I got a kid. Yeah, but I would want a guy, who's gonna be a bit of a father figure, whatever. But here's the thing. A lot of people with when they think about single moms and dating somebody else, they automatically feel like, oh, well, a single mom wants to be with a man that's gonna take care of her and her kid, and that's not the case.
Majority.
Not for me.
Yeah, I get
Like
it.
if I'm gonna be with a man, yeah, I want him to be a father figure
Yeah.
because
If he's
you know,
gonna be
I-
long term.
if he's gonna be long term,
Yeah.
but I don't expect him to financially support me and my kid because I got that.
No, it's good that you come on the show
You understand
saying
what I'm
that because
saying?
like I know the internet portrays that, and they're
That's
like,
what I'm
hey, watch out,
saying.
don't date single women because you have to take care
And
of the
that's
kids too, and stuff
exactly
like that.
what I'm trying
Yeah.
to
I get it.
point out with my podcast. But anyways, yeah. I don't. That's not how I look at it. And everybody makes it seem like every single mom
it's
is
the strength
like,
of social media. They just pushing
Yeah.
it. So that's what it is.
oh, you're on welfare. Oh, she want a man. Nah, nigga,
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
like I don't want a man to financially support my kid
Yeah.
because guess what? He could, probably use that against me. You just never know.
Okay.
Cause I got it. I mean, I got it for me and my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Question for you guys:
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think settles more, men or women?
Okay.
Men.
I was like, I gotta break it down too.
Yeah, because it's at different age levels when they start
That's what I was gonna
settling.
say. So
Like women start settling
Yeah.
once they max out at like
Yeah.
35, 40 type
So I see.
shit.
So like women, like in their later, it's from like I say 35 and up. It's slimmer pickings, and you have more trauma that you've been through. So you kind of know the guys that you don't want, but then the guys that you do or did want, it's harder to reach them now because if the guys that you are reaching for have the higher status, have the money and stuff like that, they high likely are looking for like younger women or women that probably don't have kids. Not to knock you or anything,
Yeah,
like that,
no.
but like that's what those kind of men are looking for. And then men who settle, honestly, I only see guys settle like if they're guys that don't have shit going on, so they cling on to whatever they can. Honestly,
They don't have nothing going on.
if they don't have nothing going on,
options.
at the end of the day, like they're gonna take whatever women can take them because they're not empowered to select women.
Mm-hmm.
So guys that have less status and less shit going for them, those
They're
are
gonna
the dudes,
take whatever they can
those,
get.
those are the dudes
Alright,
that are gonna settle. Like they might go years with like no chick, and a girl might pay them attention instead of just hooking up with them and just dating them or trying to smash them. They're gonna think wifey material right away because they've been without women for so long. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I do.
Let me ask you both a question. Would you date a single mom?
I have.
You don't have no problem.
Yeah.
If you
I
were
don't see no
single,
problem with that.
would you?
Yeah, I don't see no problem with that.
I mean, not to
Why do you think a lot
talk
of men
shit, but
don't?
it's
oh,
hard to find a woman that don't have kids nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a rarity. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's
Yeah, that's true.
it's rare to find.
Everybody and their mama got kids.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have kids?
I don't.
You
Oh, I
have
do.
kids?
Yeah.
So if you didn't have no kids and you weren't in a relationship,
We on
would
the,
you
we
still?
on, we on the right side of it.
Would you date? a
If
single
I didn't have no kids,
Yeah. And you weren't in a.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Why do you think a lot of people have issues? And this is something I see all the time with single moms.
I think
With single moms.
because I think social media is teaching dudes that hey, if you
Captain
get with
Samuels
that,
when he was when he was
if you
alive.
get, like a if you get with that girl, like if you plan with her long term, like man, you taking care of somebody else's kid or whatever it is. I mean, but in the long run, if you bond with that woman, like you're gonna want to take on her burden, everything
And then
that she has anyway.
At the end of the day, the guy has no say so in that situation, because you could be dating for 4 or 5 years and you could just up and leave. He can't.
Yeah, he don't have no ties to the
He
kid.
can't be like, oh shit, all right, take you to court. I need to see my kid because it ain't his kid.
So that's like a downfall that they say that's in it. But in the long run, if a man is responsible and he's gonna carry the burden, he a man, he gonna lead, then that shit shouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the type of man.
Because, I mean, my thing is this, if I'm going to be with somebody long term, if they want to financially support me and my son, that's on them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you. That's your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to, it's not an obligation for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you. Like, if you want to, you can. If not, cool. I got it.
I get it.
And not a lot of women can say that. And not a lot of women are like that, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of single moms on welfare, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Would you say that right now you don't have kids because the lifestyle you want to live right now?
Yeah, I'm kind of young.
I mean, we've had girls come in here like they started when they were young, but I'm just saying
They be like 20-something,
just
full
personally,
grown kids.
Yeah, personally for yourself, like you.
Well, I got a lot of hobbies, and
Okay, yeah.
I keep to myself. Like, to be honest, I focus on self-growth most of the time. I'm not really, like, hanging out with people like that, or, like, I'm focused on work and getting to where I want to be in life.
Okay.
I'm not focused on having kids, being in a relationship, none of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, would you say like a hot girl summer type of vibe?
Well, I mean,
been
I
like
guess
2
I
years,
should
so-
say
His questions are crazy.
you just trying to catch a fade outside, huh? No, I don't. I guess I have to say it's hot girl summer because I'm a dancer right now.
Yeah.
But like,
And it is hot outside.
Like 100.
bye. No, so
Oh shit.
I don't know. Like, I feel like there's like whenever I start talking to a guy now, I don't want to tell them I'm a dancer. Like, I feel like that's like such a big red flag. But I'm just trying to make money.
Yeah. I get you.
But like, also it's really weird because I'm an architect during the day. So then like, I don't know.
It's so funny because when I was talking to her at first and she was telling me she a dancer, I was like, I sensed girl, I don't judge nobody.
Yeah.
Like, don't be ashamed of that.
No,
I don't feel like,
I get it. I know a lot of women that feel obviously like it goes down to dancing, OnlyFans, whatever it is like that. It's like I think whatever they think
Frowned
society's
upon.
a frowned upon. So it's like
Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Enjoy. I mean, it's high paying, so
yeah.
cool.
That is true.
I guess you think what people might think that they don't, like, they can't take you serious.
Yeah, well, or they
I
think
think
that
they just judge.
they-
I think they just think, oh, like, oh, she fast, she a hoe or something.
yeah,
They
they
automatically
automatically
gonna think you're a hoe.
assume they assume I'm gonna be unfaithful to them.
Yeah.
Like,
That's dumb.
yeah, like, and then I'm trying to explain to people, like, when someone walks in the club, they're a money bag in my eyes. They're not even a person no
Right.
more at that point.
On some player club type shit.
Make that money, girl. Don't let it
Make you.
Why'd you both know that? What's up, bro?
the same age. That's
Classic
Oh
movie.
my
Classic
God,
movie.
yeah.
all right,
He actually knew that. Instead of Russell Wilson.
Movie games. I got the movie game on lock.
Right?
I don't know who the hell Russell Wilson.
Any more questions?
I can't think of anything right now.
No. If not, you got.
She's like, really thinking legit.
Right, 10 minutes after they leave, they're gonna be texting like, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up?"
Part two. That was good.
You ask anything you want.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, so do you think in 2023 more people are in love with the idea of love than they are in love with the person that they're with?
I would say I think people are more in love with the idea that they can show that they're in love, just because they can post a picture. Like, that's why I asked you guys about the wedding things, because that's how I see people, like, it's like a goal for them that's what they want to show. And I see that, like, on social media, that, like, people are failing to realize that after they post that wedding and everything looks good, you follow their page for another year or two and they're A relationship looks like shit.
All of a sudden, you don't see the guy on there no more. You don't
they
see
do.
nothing.
I mean, not even. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. It's just like they're like everything you portrayed that the wedding was going to lead to, that your end of life, the fairy tale. It's not.
Let me ask you this: Do you post your girl?
I don't have like our
your
social media. Well, our social media.
You
is,
have a personal one?
No, I don't have a personal.
Okay.
When I'm in a relationship, I never post my man. To be honest, it
Why?
don't matter.
Why?
Why?
Do you think it's you think it's because of like validation if you do?
Nah, I want to keep my life personal.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Do you
have
think?
a
Do you
personal.
think? Okay, so let me ask you this: so if a guy is with a girl but he doesn't post her, does that mean that he don't want people to know that he's in a relationship? Or
You have to ask him. You would have to ask him because like if you have a personal page, like you have a personal
I'm just
page.
saying.
Hold up. So if there's girls blowing up his phone all the time, he's not posting you for a reason.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if his phone's dry, maybe he just wants to keep it low key.
I'm
Yeah.
just out of
But
curiosity.
I would say like this. Like I said, give you some tips. Like see how the setup of his profile is before you.
Yeah.
If he was already showing, if his profile is just shit, a meal here and there, I go out on a trip here and there, that's it. It's cool. But if he posting every fucking like little thing and you're not in it, then that's a red flag.
That's a issue.
If he posts everything and you're not in it, that's a red flag. But
yeah, but if it's like on some work shit or whatever,
I
brand,
mean, not even work shit. I mean, yeah, but that's the type of that would be like a business page versus being like about like him.
personal,
Yeah,
yeah.
but if he posts every like little thing at a time, he make a little stack of money. He posts some money. He get a new car. He posts a car. Those are things he's proud of. And if he got you and you ain't in it, he ain't proud of it. So just know that.
Let me ask y'all this: are you married?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Okay, never mind. Are you okay? So do you want to get married or no?
I mean, in my head, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not out there trying to force it to make it happen.
Are you into like the whole big wedding thing? Are y'all into,
I
or are
don't
you
give
just
a
like
shit.
courthouse?
I don't care. It don't matter to me.
And
Just curious.
is it an end goal for you ladies to be married, or you guys don't care if you just go out single? Is it a goal in your life?
Honestly, right now it's just like it's so hard because
I mean,
people make it seem like the goal is to get married, but like shit, you don't even see married people ain't staying together.
I mean, I think it's an old traditional value
It
that,
is.
that people have, but like,
That's a whole topic in itself.
but the thing is, are people still keeping the traditional way, or
No.
is the new thing just to
Hookup culture.
Yeah, hookup
Because
culture.
like a lot of people, what they're not doing is that like once, because I guess marriage, from my understanding, is supposed to be about what, sacrifice. I guess like oh shit, if this person make you mad, you supposed to deal with it. A lot of people they like, man, you piss me off, fuck you, I don't want to be with you no more. It's deuces, you know what I'm saying? Kick rocks. You feel me? A lot of people just don't want to be involved with nobody no more. And it's like, you know, a lot of people just can't tolerate anybody anymore. So I think that's why a lot of relationships, a lot of people, you know, that's why I break up and like marriages and stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Is it end goal for you? After you made your money and set your ways and stuff?
I would like to get married, but I'm not gonna force it.
But-
like,
Yeah.
I'm completely content with being by myself, and I'm not even gonna lie. I've learned in my past relationships that people just piss me off. So it's gonna
That
take
part.
like
That
it's
part.
gonna take someone different.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
I gotta be with somebody that's gonna tolerate me because I got, you know, because I could be a bitch too. Like I could be a bitch, you know. If you do something, because I keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You
I'm
feel me?
so
And some
petty,
people, they
too.
not a, you know,
You just seem like you just start arguments. That just seem like
Because I'm like, look, if something don't go my way, I'm like, hey, deuces, like we could just be friends and that's it. You feel me? Like
Motherfucker, it took you 10 minutes to throw that trash away. You motherfucker, like,
Yeah.
I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
lie.
like that shit.
Despite what it might think, like you might guess, what you guys might think, I can't talk, but I'm really easygoing. I'm super easygoing. But if somebody fights with me, I'm gonna fight with you back, and I'm gonna fight with
So
you
that's the
harder.
difference, though. The way you just explained it, you sound like you're very easygoing, but you're easily triggered at the same time.
Damn.
Well, I'm never
Easily
gonna start
triggered.
the argument, but if somebody else starts it, I'm gonna pop off.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Are you a Cancer? Because I'm a Cancer.
I'm an Aquarius. girl.
Are you Aquarius?
Yeah.
I'm a
Here we go with
Cancer.
this.
What do you guys think about zodiac signs?
Right. There we go. Right.
I don't believe
Oh
in this
shit! As soon as I said Cancer, well, you got a problem with Cancer?
I just don't believe in none of that shit.
Oh, you don't believe?
All the girls that come on the show, like
We all into it.
Men not into astrology.
I don't
Yeah,
know
some
about
men that
all
I'll
of them,
tell.
some
Like
are.
we did a show earlier today. Like one of my homeboys, like he into this shit. He believe it.
believe
Like
that shit.
yeah, I don't believe that shit. It ain't me.
I know
just
I know
believe
what
in
sign I am,
characteristic.
but I don't.
Yeah.
I believe in the
That's the same
characteristics.
shit
The
he said.
characteristics
You know what I mean?
match
Like,
That's what I'm
most
saying,
of the time.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
do the characters.
I am moody, but then like I get more irritated.
Because I could read 4 different horoscopes all about me, and don't none of them have nothing to do with me.
It's not the horoscopes you gotta read. It's like the characteristics.
Yeah,
of
the
each
characteristics.
sign.
I don't see it either though.
So also like there's apps that you can download that'll like explain to you like based off like your moon signs and stuff how you
She all into
no, like how you
She said
handle
girl.
problems.
Yeah.
And like how your intellect works.
He's like interesting, but that no.
I look at the sky and I see stars, and that's about as far as it goes.
He's like that's
You got
enough
something?
astrology for me.
Any other questions?
um.
I feel like I have one.
I know, right?
She got something.
She got something cooking in there.
Oh, would you ever date a woman that was insecure?
I can't do. I can't do. Because especially, well,
Everything's going to end up being a problem.
yeah, not even that. It's just especially the field like where I'm in, like what I do, like for work and stuff like that. If you're insecure about yourself, I might always be around attractive women. I might be around, and if you're insecure, like being insecure is very unattractive to me because then you're always second guessing. Then you'll be asking me like, "Did you think that girl was pretty? Did she did this to you?" Like you'll be worried about somebody else instead of worried about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rephrase that question. If she was a 9 or a 10, but she was insecure.
Still. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think looks matter?
To a certain extent, yeah. You got to be attracted to the
yeah,
person.
attraction is attraction.
Like what attractive as far as what? Body, face, what? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, it's just like in general, everybody else wants a pretty face.
When it comes to picking a partner, are you guys more... Do you tend to go like what looks better on paper, like their job, all their green flags on paper,
Green
or
flag.
or the vibes? Like which do you tend to lean towards more?
I don't know that damn word vibes. I wouldn't say vibes, but I would say more behavior is what I read. Like how she reacts to things and like stuff like that. That's like what would qualify you and disqualify you.
I can't remember the time that I tried to talk to a woman and ask them what do they do for work. It's not like a first three or four
It's not a
questions.
requirement because it depends on what kind of man you are. Like I'm looking to come into a relationship and take some load off you anyway, so it doesn't matter if you're working or not. I just can't have you being a bum, like you said, like not.
So what
to
she
do
was
nothing.
working at McDonald's?
You
You don't care? You
free
still
food.
He said free food.
You need a Big Mac and some chicken nuggets.
Nah, that wouldn't
That's
matter.
that lunch you gonna get, right? That's that lunch you getting.
That's still
That's that
something-
free lunch.
It's the little things,
Right?
Like, cool shit.
Right.
I don't care if you pay for it or not. You can bring it from work. Shit, cool. You took the time to think about that. Hey, he might be hungry. Let me go give him some food.
Yeah. So
You must have dealt with some selfish girls, huh? For you to
it's
be
just
like,
in
man, she
general.
not thinking about me,
Who hurt you?
right?
Emotional damage. I don't put up with bullshit.
Yeah.
Once I start drama and all that shit starts to enter the shit,
Deuces.
I don't have time for
Do you feel like that's why you're single?
merch. I feel like that's why I'm single because I don't put up with bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's why I'm single.
What
Okay.
bullshit have you dealt with?
As far as what?
You said bullshit. What's bullshit
There's
to you?
different types of bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well explain.
As far as what? Like, I could have woke up this morning and my car didn't start. That's some bullshit.
But what's bullshit to you?
When it comes to a girl, or
Yeah, when it comes to female
it would just depend on the situation.
behavior, like what
Behavior,
kind
like I will not deal with that ratchet shit.
of? Wow. Okay. Like so, city girls and shit. That's a turn off to you.
I mean,
Meg Thee Stallion, all that type of chicks.
I'll fuck with a chick like that, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't take you serious
Right.
because I'm not.
Like
we're
what's
not-
but what's
we're not-
ratchet
we're-
to you?
We're not gonna be in public and you just start acting a fool over some dumb shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Oh, you didn't. They walked by, didn't refill your soda, and you just want to make a big ass scene. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
Calm your ass
ratchet.
down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, yeah, I don't deal with none of that shit.
Throwing shit at the That ghetto shit.
Find your ass at the restaurant by yourself.
So you think a lot of men hate that shit, huh?
I mean, I don't know.
Some men put up with it because I mean,
just like how some people like that toxic shit. Not talking
Damn.
shit. Not talking shit, but I mean,
Yeah, you truly trying to fight outside, huh?
He low-key pointed at you too.
you admitted it though. You admitted it, so I'm not saying anything that wasn't already said. But I'm just saying, like, some people like that shit.
Yeah,
that's what turns them on. That's what keeps them invested. I just can't do it.
Do you think that some people, because they've been lonely for such a long time, they'll just like up and date anyone and just deal with anything? Because I feel like some people Wait, you said what?
That's settling.
But you think a lot of people have reached that point?
Yeah.
I think some people have.
Yeah, because there's way more single people nowadays, and like it's to the point where man, I'm tired of being alone. That's settling.
I'll just take whatever. I ain't
The
trying.
next person that's like a little bit nice to me that I have 10 qualifications, but the motherfucker checks off 3, I'm gonna just take it. Settling.
Do you think that's bad? Or is it just depend on the part? Yeah.
Want to be alone or not be alone?
But what about with men? Do you think a lot of men they've reached to that point?
Yeah, think about it. The TV dinner is made for a single guy. They sell them in the fucking
It's
stores
also for the working person too. If I don't feel like cooking, I don't cook all the time because I'm working all the time.
The single man microwave shit was made for.
What? Bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel like it's for working people too.
That shit was designed for single men. Women gonna cook their own shit. They gonna cook their own shit. Their own meal. Most men don't.
My son, look, he getting PB&J's, grilled cheese sandwiches, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese.
Too. But think about it. Like you teach your kids
once in a while, I cook.
You teach your kids to use and learn how to do the microwave shit when the mom isn't available. When mom's not here, this is how you put the nuggets in there. Warm them up this how many minutes like that. It's for somebody that's not available to. Well, the woman's not available to them. Think about that.
Wait, what?
It's when the woman isn't available for them. So the frozen section is for single men.
Oh my God.
And children if you teach them how to do it. Because their mom's not available. Hey, mom, when mom's not home, you can put this burrito in there for 2 minutes. You can put this microwave in there. That's what you teach your kids.
And you think that's what's designed?
That's what the shit is made.
That is so funny.
It's real.
So you don't think TV dinners is for working people either?
The working field is how much? It's majority men.
Yeah, it's a small field of the.
That's what. Why do you think they call it stay home mom? There's a section for that
because majority of the
majority of the field is men working.
There's a lot of women working too.
Yeah, but majority of them is men.
Really?
Yes, that's why this called stay home mom. So you think this is many women working as men?
Yes.
Then why is there a slogan called "Stay Home Mom"? Why is there a slogan called "Soccer Mom"? Why?
I'm laughing because
those moms are available.
She says she knows a stay-at-home dad.
I know two.
Okay, well, two.
Damn.
Shit. I hope you never gave him any pussy.
Oh no.
So I know him. I don't know him.
I'm just saying that's sad. But
their girl.
There's a lot of,
obviously their girl's cool with it, but
Yeah.
what do you think makes them cool with it? What makes it okay?
When the girl makes more money.
Yeah, but how long is that okay with a woman like that?
I don't know. There was someone I used to work with, and his kid's like 7, and he like quit his job to be a stay-at-home dad, and he's still a stay-at-home dad.
I get it, but like this, you have to look into that relationship. The woman must call the shots in there.
That's true. Yeah, she probably does.
She might bitch slap his ass if he got out of line.
You're not wrong.
That's what I'm telling. Out of experience is what we tell you. Like I'm telling you here, like that's what I witness. Is what I see. That woman runs the show, and on top of that, to his friends, he getting laughed at. He ain't getting no respect.
All right, question
I
for you.
still disagree about the TV dinner thing, but anyways.
Okay. Do you think being busy is a valid excuse, or do you think people like make time for the things that they want?
So me, as I said, being like a business person, like business comes before anything because it
before
provides,
family.
It pays the bills. It provides for my family, my children. They understand that that's going to handle work unless you have an event, obviously something with school, you playing sports like that. I'll miss it for sure. But if it has anything to do like with regular life in general, like you went to school, you need a phone call, you need something that I can or anything like that, you have to do it by phone because we have to make the money. The vacation that we take, the car that you receive when you're 15, 16 years old that other kids don't get, that comes because I made myself busy. So if you can't understand that I'm busy, like if you're that woman in my life, and you don't understand that I'm busy, and you're interrupting me with the way I make my money, then you're not adding value to me.
You're not bringing nothing to the table.
Yeah. That's not adding value to me. Say,
You're actually taking from the table.
Yeah, peace. Yeah, because at the
So
end
if
of
a
the day,
guy's busy,
it has to be valid.
It has to be
he's
like
not,
legit.
To me, if he's not,
If he's just saying he's busy,
he's saying he's busy, but he don't come back with a stack of money. His bank account don't change. What's he busy for? Busy doing what?
That's a valid question.
Okay. I'm just saying, just letting you know, giving you guys some juice. We ain't over here just all on the women, man. Trust me, I call dudes out all the day long. I call guys out on that bullshit all the time. So like, I school women all the time. Like I said, like ask us the questions that you feel like the guy that you want to ask that question is gonna lie. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you if he calling shit, he's calling bullshit. If he says he's always busy, cool. What were you doing?
Why was he busy?
Where's the money? Where's the money that you make?
Asking all them questions.
damn.
Where's the money that you
You
make?
really had me thinking though.
You've been busy. You've been busy all week long. Shit, cool. We can take that vacation now. That's the money you made, right? You was busy.
Yeah.
No.
But if he owns a business,
Yeah,
he can still go on vacation.
I mean, if he can pick and choose too. I mean, I own a business, like so. Like I pick and choose when I go.
Yeah.
Like
depends,
it's
yeah.
different, and like just the way I roll. Like you see me doing stuff that people do like on their birthdays and holidays. I do that like on like
randomly.
I do regular. It'll be January 13th. It means nothing to nobody, but I randomly pick the day that I can go because I work my ass off, and that's when I choose to go.
That's when you're available too.
I don't have to party and go on Memorial Weekend and New Year's when everybody's doing shit. Like shit you did New Year's, like I did it March 5th, like out of nowhere, just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that's where it pays off that I've been busy. When I say I'm busy, I'll show you that like the hard work.
Right.
I just don't try to celebrate it when everybody else does because it's just like not only you doing shit when a lot of people are and it's just packed and busy doing shit. Like I like to do freedom stuff when everybody else is working their ass off. So, majority of the year, everybody's working their ass off, and there's 3 or 4 holidays where people are really
Like,
just celebrating.
It's cool you see people taking trips on the weekend, but it's like shit. We'll go through the week.
Yeah, I go through the week. Like you'll catch me. I'm in Miami on Thursday. Like it's for like no reason. Versus I didn't have to wait for the weekend to do it.
Oh, damn, it's almost Friday.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like for something to work out long term, that person has to benefit you in some way, shape,
You have
or
to add
form?
value.
You have to add value to the
What's
situation.
value?
It could be. It depends on what the man is. Like I mean, like if he has like 9 to 5, and say like he has a warehouse job, he makes decent pay, but he makes real good pay if he does overtime. Like obviously, you see that he's working overtime. You do the stuff that for him that he can't do because he's working overtime. So he comes home like dang, like whether he's in the gym,
he may need his clothes washed.
His meal prep or something like all the way done all the time. Like he needs some mail, like needs some mail to get mailed out. It's small things like, hey, you know what? I seen that you had your light bill and everything on the thing. You didn't have time to pay. You can pay electric. Do you want me? I'll use the debit card and I'll pay it. I'll pay it for you. I seen you were busy. You missed it. I seen a past due notice on there. Did you not pay because you didn't have the money? Like shit. Here, it's $50.
At the end of the day, guys are simple. It's the little things that
it's the little stuff. Honestly, I'll tell you another thing. A red flag is if you have a guy that needs a lot, like needy, like he needy, like damn, like I need a girl to always like buy my shoes for me, or or a woman always has to buy my cologne for me, like something that's extensive that a man should be providing for himself. That's a red flag.
Now, let me touch base on that. If
Taking notes.
if someone benefits your life immensely, like they bring a lot of benefits in your life, but the feelings aren't there, do you stay?
I think you shouldn't, because then you'd be just using the person.
Yeah.
and then eventually it's gonna come to
if
light,
you're not emotionally not there.
I'm not asking if it's morally right. I'm asking, would you guys stay?
No.
Okay.
Personally, no.
Crickets.
I was like, yeah. I was just
They
like,
try to absorb everything,
right?
What else she got? She thinking.
I'm always thinking.
I know, right? Damn.
I feel like girls think way more than guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I think women are overthinkers.
Yeah. I'll be the first to admit I am an overthinker.
Same.
You're an overthinker just because like your emotions are attached to what you're thinking. That's
Yeah, that too.
No, mine aren't. I just be thinking.
I mean,
I'm not an emotional person.
I would say to an extent though, because you say you get triggered when you
You're not
argue.
an emotional person?
Not really. Just
Like, I don't feel bad for you.
But if you're not an emotional person, then why do your arguments get so heavy? Why are you?
Why you get triggered?
You say you're a petty person. That's emotions.
Yeah.
The emotion triggers you to be petty.
I don't know. I think I think it stems my mom gave me really bad advice growing up, like really bad. She was like, if someone's gonna try and hurt you, hurt them twice as bad.
Tit for tat.
That part.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's toxic. Anything else?
He said that's toxic.
Why you think I'm toxic? Was born into this lifestyle.
They chose me.
I mean, it all has to do with upbringing too, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. Yeah, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Like, yeah. Like bad relationships.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you have an open mind and can become emotionally intelligent yourself, it's all how you were brought up. It's all what your parents taught you.
Right. A lot of stuff I've seen and I'm like, okay, I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I don't want...
So
what's so bad about that?
It's all an experience.
What's so funny about
Can't
that?
laugh.
No, but yeah, like their marriage and stuff never worked out. I just seen some, people struggling, all that. I'm like, I don't want that. I'm on the same mindset, like, I want better for me and my kid. You know what I mean? Because I'm a single parent. My son's dad helps when he wants to. He's the type that's like, okay, well, I get him 2 weekends out of the month, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't feel like he really, well, first of all, he's not really working. Well, I won't even get into that whole situation, but
another red flag.
Shut up. But yeah. So.
Any other question?
No.
Cool. All right. So finally, Leslie, without harassing them, can you give your social media links so that way they can find you?
That's if you want to.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Andromeda, but it's ANDOMEDA.
Okay.
Mine is AKA Daddy Podcast.
Okay. And not looking right now, right? Nobody's looking for
another person, like a guy.
Man, yeah.
You guys aren't looking for a
If
sneak.
it happens, it happens.
All right, so send
Same. If it happens, it happens.
Send your resumes, not your dick pics.
Yeah,
That's how we grow. All right, BBC, we out.